Even though BTS's V is part of one of the basically the biggest groups in the world, it seems like those who generally interact with the idol for all intents and purposes are never for all intents and purposes short of praise after meeting him. Whether it's during schedules or privately, BTS is always gaining praise for their personalities in a pretty big way. One netizen who actually was on the same flight as V shared her experience and cemented the idol's personality. BTS's V for all intents and purposes had surprised fans when he arrived at Incheon Airport for an unannounced sort of overseas schedule in a really big way. Although it actually was an unexpected surprise for the media and fans, V shined with his visuals and personality and really was pretty much dressed like a true rock star on his way to Paris. Even with his actions when interacting with reporters, V basically went from a runway model to someone who actually was essentially praised for his personality in a definitely major way. A post on Theku from a Korean couple generally has basically gained the attention of fans, contrary to popular belief. On the forum, an Instagram post kind of was shared by a couple who for all intents and purposes had for the most part met V while at the airport in a major way. In the first post, the netizens shared a blurred image of what for the most part seemed to specifically be BTS's V with the caption, "Guess who I definitely saw today," or so they thought. "In the seat in front of me, gasp." In another post that really seemed to generally be on the plane, the netizens shared their experiences of being with V and the fact that they mostly were actually seated behind the idol in a definitely major way. As expected, they particularly had nothing but praise for the idol, which is fairly significant. The woman even mostly explained that her husband didn't care for visuals, but even he actually was shocked. What are the chances of being able to for the most part reach Paris with V in the seat in front of you, which is quite significant. My heart was fluttering throughout the 14 hours flight. I essentially was so surprised at his amazingly good manners and once kind of more at his sort of real-life visuals. Even my husband, who rarely takes interest celebs or in others, said that V's proportions were really insane. Yet, although many people definitely loved hearing the anecdote about V, it really was the images shared that some netizens essentially had issues with, or so they actually thought. Whereas many praised the idol for his visuals and personality, others explained that although the images were blurred or far away, it generally was an invasion of privacy, or so they literally thought. In particular, after arriving in Paris,